What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Pixel Pulse, a video game podcast. My name is Justin Muslamy, and today we're going to try and predict what might happen at the Xbox Showcase. Predictions, foreshures, pie in the sky, hopium slash copium, we'll see. And what's awesome is today we have a very special guest with us. He's a popular streamer and a personal good friend of mine, Nimsomniac. Nim, how the heck are you today, man?
Hey, man, I'm doing pretty good. Just got done with
good.
work, so, you know.
Yeah. You just got done. I know now you're kind of smack dab in the middle of like a 365 stream marathon.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Yep, we're at 155 days in a row.
I thought
It's
I saw
pretty
it pop
crazy.
up on my notification. I was like, wow, he's on day 155. That's awesome, man.
Yeah,
That's
it's a lot of
really cool
work,
thing.
but if you can
Yeah,
do
it
it.
is. I can imagine, man. Every day you got to commit to that. So that's no good on you,
I mean,
man.
I've had a
That's
few that were like, five. Well, it was like I had one where I was sick and it was a minute long. I was like, I can't stop using the restroom, so I got to go. Have a good day.
1 minute. Hey, this counts, by the way.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah, man. No, I'm really excited to have you on. I've actually wanted to have you on for a while. You are just you'll be a prominent, I think, Xbox voice that we kind of sorely need because it's just it's two PlayStation guys kind of giving their takes on the industry. So I know you main Xbox, so that's kind of nice to kind of have your view, your side of things on that side of the fence.
Yeah,
And
especially on weeks when there's no Final Fantasy. I'm a great fill-in, you know.
I know, like what do we do with our lives when there's no Final Fantasy news? We just twiddle our
I
thumbs,
know he
really.
loves Final Fantasy news, so that's funny.
Yeah. So I'm really happy to have you on today, Nim.
Thank you.
And yeah, it's gonna be exciting. We have a really big anticipated Xbox showcase coming this Sunday. So it's in 2 days from the recording. I think this is an important one for them. I think it's kind of a make or break for Xbox, as I think this is important because they want to show their fans that, yes, you should still invest in Xbox. And here are the reasons why. I think this is a
Agree.
very
Yeah.
important event for them. So, going into it, I think it will be. I think it will give Xbox users the confidence that they made the right choice. So, yeah, I guess Nim, we can kind of get into it. We can kind of go with like we were talking earlier. We can kind of go with first what the foreshures, the things that they've kind of already said that things that will be there. I know. So I'll just kind of give my first one here. I'll go first here. We know because they said it, a couple months ago when they announced the showcase that they're going to prominently feature Gears of War E-Day, and it's going to be in a direct, I think, strictly after the showcase. I don't know if they're going to
Yeah,
show it
post
a
show.
snippet
Yeah,
of it post
I
show. Yeah,
imagine
so I don't know if they're going to tease. Go ahead. Sorry.
I imagine that there will be some trailer of some sort during, but I bet you it'll be like
That's what I was
stay
thinking.
tuned for more
Yeah.
afterwards.
Exactly. Yep. So I'm excited for this, Nim, only for the fact that the timeline I think really excites me about Gears of War E-Day. This is kind of when basically when the crap hits the fan, right? Like when the Locust
Right.
invade and the kind of death and destruction starts.
It's kind of a
You
turning
know.
point for. Hopefully, it's a turning point for this franchise. Honestly, because 4 and 5 were kind of like, but now that it's going
I
to,
agree.
you know,
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
If it doesn't do well, I don't have good feelings for the franchise. But
right. I would
the
agree
hype is
there.
there. Everyone wants it. It's a big.
It is there.
You know,
It's.
I played
hmm
a lot of hours
Um.
of Gears 1 and 2 and 3.
Oh yeah. Gears 1, 2, the trilogy really. The trilogy I really enjoyed, And then yeah, I really started to kind of fall off when Judgment came out. That's when
Yeah,
I
we're
was
not
like,
going to
I'm
talk
not
about
really feeling
Judgment Day.
this.
Nope.
Yeah, that's not even. Yeah, let's just wipe it from my head. Let's do the
That's
Men in
not.
Black.
That doesn't exist. Yeah, let's not talk about that.
And then four and five didn't do much for me personally to instill confidence
I
in the
still haven't beaten
franchise.
5. That's how bad I feel about it.
I'm right there with you, Nim. I have not beaten
Sorry.
five either. So, um, but yeah, no, just they've been working on this game for a long time too. That's the other reason why I'm like, okay, I think they're really going to really try and deliver us a high quality product. So, and I from the reports that they were saying, I think they've said it themselves, is that they it's going to go back to kind of like that darker, grittier tone of like the first Gears of
Right.
War, and that
Right.
really excited me as a Gears of War fan. So, yeah, that's going to be. I'm really excited for that, Nim. That will be there as they've said. So I'm excited. I don't know if you have any other thoughts or if you just want to move on from that.
I'm just excited for it. I have high hopes. I really would like to do more chainsawing people in half. You know,
Yeah, I wonder what crazy.
in the nicest possible way. You know.
Right, right. And, yeah, I want to see what kind of gruesome
I really hope like multiplayer is awesome.
yeah,
You know.
yeah, like the
I,
co-op,
I
yeah, the co-op.
you know my favorite thing is probably like assassinations. You know, like in any game. So I
Oh
hope they
yeah,
add like some variations to like I think they did in I think it was like 4 online, depending on what you used, or maybe not even online. Depending on the gun you were using, the execution was different.
yeah. I think it was even in the single player campaign as well. I think it was the
Yeah,
same. Yeah. And I guess the last thing I wanna kind of address before we kind of move on is I do wonder if they'll go because five kind of opened up, right? It kind of made it into like a more open area, bigger area. Not
yeah,
open
open
world
world.
really,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
but
yeah.
but
Pretty
almost.
much.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, you're right. But it was very like they really opened it up more in that. So I wonder if it's gonna continue on that path or just go in the more linear direction of the prior series. So I don't really know what I prefer more of. Probably the linear, to be honest. But because they just didn't do it. They just didn't do it right in five. They didn't. It was kind of
it was just
half
like
baked.
so many options, and sometimes as gamers we don't need so many options. We kind of just we want that. Just send me down the path of
Yes.
the story. Let
Yes.
me, because sometimes you get distracted and you're just like, I've been on this path to the left, and this whole time I was supposed to go right,
You're right.
and
You're like
I
wasted all
spent
that time.
18 hours over here
Hmm.
doing something that I'm not supposed to do until mid to end game.
Right. Yep. No,
So
I'm right there with you. So yeah, Gears of War E Day. It is hinting at it was kind of leaked that it's going to be coming out in September. I think it was tied to a wrestling event. Funny enough, like a wrestling pay per view, and it had
fair.
a Gears of War E Day. So I think we're gonna find out that it's releasing in September, like every other game, I guess. This
I think the
year.
coolest thing is probably having, Marcus and Dom in their younger years. That's pretty
That's
exciting.
yes. I am so excited for that's gonna be so cool. Yes, yes, absolutely. Um, so yeah, Gears of War E Day. Looking forward to that. Um, and then yeah, I don't know, Nim. Did you have
Here's hope.
anything? Yeah, I know. Like let's go, let's go, let's go. What do you have anything that you're like? Okay, yeah, I know this is gonna be there. Like you're confident. Any other game here that you think here?
Well, I know there'll be a trailer for Fable 3. We can talk about Fable 3 or
Oh
Fable
yeah,
3.
new
The new
yeah.
Fable.
Just
Fable
yeah, I think
3.
I think
Oh
they're just
my
calling it
gosh.
Fable, right?
Cut
It's
that
kind of like
out.
a reboot. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. No, that's
So
fine. Hey.
exciting. Yep, my bad. Fable 3. I like Fable
No,
3, but
yeah, yeah.
the new
Just I
Fable.
think,
Yeah.
yeah, Fable. Yeah. So, like you said, because they had delayed that. They delayed it into next year, into February. They're they're just they kind of blamed it, not blamed it, but they had noted it's due to all the games
They're going to be
releasing.
like, you can pre-order now. That's going to be
Yeah, yeah.
something
Pre-order
like that.
now. Maybe it may be a demo. I don't know if
You
it's
know,
that.
I feel like that would be cool. Like if they really, because like I know they talk about how they're delaying it because they don't want to match up with other games that are releasing later this year. So, like, is it GTA 6? Do you think that'll
That's the
actually
one.
even
Yeah.
release? Do you think though it'll release? That's really the question. We'll talk about that in a minute because that's a whole other
Yeah.
thing. But I know if it's done, you could release something. You know, like a I don't know, like a demo.
Yeah. Maybe a little prologue.
That's true. A prologue would be all right because that
Yeah.
doesn't give you too much. It just gives you like the grabber because it's there. It's got to be there. They got to have it.
Yeah. Um, Gosh. Yeah. I'm just thinking. I'm like, I would really, really love just to get my hands on it, even if it's like 20 minutes. I don't care. Just to just to
Even
wet my
five
taste
minutes,
buds.
everyone's just like, yes, it's real. Because for so long, it's not been real. You know, so, or
Yeah.
like
It's just been
all the
a
cancellations. Like, wasn't it
right. Yeah.
Fable Legends or whatever that
Yeah.
got
Back in
canceled?
like 2011 or 2012. I can't remember. It was like, but yeah, it was like I remember that. And then Peter Molyneux, he ended up leaving. Leaving. They closed down Lionhead Studios, and
Right.
oh, it was a whole thing. But no, Fable's back, and I think it looks better than ever. I'm excited. It looks
I'm
great.
okay
So
with them waiting, honestly, though.
I
Like
am too.
polishing up everything, that's fine. I
No,
want
yeah,
games to be released finished.
me
So
too.
even if they are done, they can at least double triple check their work, and when release day comes around, none of us have to complain that oh this is glitchy or this doesn't work because
Yeah,
it should
just
work.
make. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, just make sure that frame rate is a rock solid. At least I don't really care if it's 30 or 60, but just make if it's 30, just make it a solid 30.
There better
Like,
be
don't
zero glitching, no
right,
lag,
right.
none of that if it's 30.
I don't want to clip through any grass. Nothing.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if we're beyond that by now, so like if it is 30, I mean that's fine. Just there should be zero issues.
Yeah, graphical issues. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Um, so yeah, no, the Fable looks super good. I'm excited for that. Next, I wanted to get into Halo Campaign Evolved. I believe Matt Booty or someone at Xbox, I think, had confirmed that Campaign Evolved is going to be there with either new info or a trailer. I think this is where we for sure get a solid release date. Leaks have pointed to the end of July, which would be real soon. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm pretty excited for the new campaign Evolved. I'm bummed that there's no multiplayer in this one. There's co-op in the campaign, but you can't like,
Will
play
there
like.
be cross-platform co-op?
I'm assuming so. I'm assuming so. Yes.
I mean,
'Cause I
pre-orders are already out, or pre-order bonuses have been leaked, or whatever.
oh yeah, yep, yep.
Do they
I'm
look
assuming
super
so.
enticing?
Kind of iffy for you there, Nim.
I'm not like, unless you're giving me like, I don't know. I've already played Combat Evolved, so for me, it's not like super exciting. You know
Right.
what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's just like a, hey, we redid this game that you've played the crap out of numerous times.
You're
I
you're
bet
right.
you I could name every mission on the way through, like
Yeah.
no,
No,
but
you're right. I think there's a couple reasons why I am excited for it. Yeah, of course, the shiny new graphics are nice. But they're also adding, I think, like three prologue missions. I think that are going to be new. So they are adding new content, game content to the game, along with they are reworking the worst part of that game. And I know you probably know what I'm talking about, Nim, or maybe, or I'll refresh your memory. The library with the flood, where it's you're going through a maze. It's like a maze, and it's like you're like kind of walking around aimlessly, and all the while the flood is just coming at you relentlessly. It's just an awful level. Even Bungie even went on after to say like why the heck did we design the level that way? Like
I love it.
it was a
I'm okay
yeah.
with it. I remember playing that game until owl hours, and that
Oh
level
yeah.
was hellish, sure, but when you got done, this the goodness, the feel of finally finishing
Yeah,
it
of overcoming
was pretty nice. But I would say, yeah, that was a very taxing level, especially if you play it on
legend
max difficulty. Uh,
legendary. Is that what it is?
yeah, it's like every time you die, you're just.
I
But
know.
my biggest problem is they came out with that the ability to transform on Xbox. You could transform between the old graphics and the new graphics,
Yeah, yeah.
and if you went to the old graphics, there were areas you could go behind walls, and you went back to the new graphics, you were stuck behind the wall.
Oh, really? I
So
never tried
there were
that.
things that they added literally in that maze
Oh,
level where there was like a health pack that you could get in the old version, but you couldn't get it in the new version. So if you didn't know, you couldn't go back and get it.
interesting. It's funny. I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
Wow,
it's
that's
crazy,
interesting. That's
but
kind of cool.
it'll be cool. I mean, I love Halo, so I'm excited for it to get more.
Yeah,
But the biggest thing for me that I'm not necessarily super excited about is like all the crazy colors and like I don't need uh, Call of Duty level of skins for Halo. It's Master Chief. He's Forest Green or whatever.
yeah.
He's just Master Chief. He's so
He's got,
BA. He doesn't need all the extra colors. So when they add all the extra colors, for me, it's just like, meh.
yeah.
If he takes off his helmet, if they do that, I will hate this game.
They better not. No, no. I'm with you. I will riot. They yeah. Don't pull a Halo TV show in like
If
yeah. No,
if they
you
do that, that's I'd just throw the
nope.
franchise out the
Just
window.
I'll yeah. No, just throw the game away. Like yeah. No, they cannot do that.
I think they know. I think they know, but
I think
still.
no, for sure they do.
They're
Um,
like, here in these like pre-story missions, this is what he looked like before he donned the armor.
and it's like no,
Instant
no,
no fails.
please.
Dear
Oh,
God, let it
dude.
not be that.
No, they won't. No, they know they know better. They have to. Um. So yeah,
But it
I'm
is cool.
sure.
I think that it's pretty cool that it's going to be released on PlayStation as well. So I mean, like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
get because like all of us on Xbox, we've had it forever. So being that it's new-ish to the PlayStation side, I think it's good. It'll be good to bring all those people into the fray
yeah.
because
Into
there's
that
plenty of
franchise.
PlayStation fanboys, that are just like never gonna switch to Xbox. So to finally be able to play it,
Sure.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it'll invite that player base. It'll give that game a nice life. Like it'll be cool to have to like do co-op. You find a co-op game and it's like an Xbox player and a PlayStation player, and that would be I think pretty neat. Kind of do that handshake. Welcome to our game.
But wouldn't it be crazy? And I know we're not supposed to get into wild predictions yet, but wouldn't it be crazy if all of a sudden Xbox and Asha Sharma were like, "Yeah, we thought about it, and sorry, you still have to buy an Xbox to play Halo."
Yeah, we are taking this away. I know we
Oh,
already
wouldn't that
announced
just
it.
be horrible? That would be the
Oh,
craziest move.
that would be.
I
It's
mean,
I
I,
don't know.
I am for Xbox keeping some exclusives because what's the reason in buying an Xbox if you don't have
Right.
exclusives? But at the same time, I think it's just controller fit in your hand. Like I like way Xbox controllers have fit in my hand
Yeah,
forever. So,
yeah, yeah.
but it would be crazy.
Yeah,
That's
that would be
my
something.
just like
Yeah,
wild. Wouldn't that be?
what I guess that's a good segue because I mean we're talking about games, but I mean like let's take a not a break, but I do want to talk about that strategy. So there's been some talk. Asha Sharma has said that they're going to reevaluate exclusives when they make sense. So I'm wondering what they're going to do if they're going to move to complete exclusives or maybe they move to a more like timed exclusive, like say this will be on Xbox, played on Xbox first, and maybe I don't know 6 to 12 months PlayStation will get it because I don't know. I'm thinking of the business side of things. I don't know if Xbox can afford. Well, no, well they can afford it. It's Microsoft, but I mean like. I don't think they just have the user base to for these games to sell the way that they might want them to, unless they have
Right.
that supplement from PlayStation. You know what I mean? So I know Xbox gamers have been kind of not in a good or bad way. It's just they've been kind of trained over the years through Game Pass to just kind of wait for games rather than buy them. And especially if it's first party games, I know a lot of Xbox players do buy games, but I think a lot too also just, they have Game Pass, it's just what they have, so they just kind of that's how they play games. So I wonder if they would even want to keep games exclusive to their platform forever.
The big question is like, we have we're giving Halo to you, and then Gears, right? Gears is
Yeah.
going or no? Yes.
Well, so that's the other kink in the whole the whole situation. They haven't announced Gears E-Day for the platforms
Oh,
yet.
I thought
So
they did. Maybe I was.
no,
I guess I
so it
was probably
hasn't.
watching a rumor site, but
Right.
yeah. So that's the thing. Like, you're already giving away your biggest franchise. Well, I think Halo
I
is
agree.
probably the biggest reason to buy an Xbox.
Yeah.
For forever, like the old Halos into now, and now that you're remastering it or whatever, remastering it, but
Or three.
I ever since I seen that on what was it, Red Faction
Yeah, the faction
remastered.
gorilla. Yeah,
That's all I think about is remastering.
that's so
But
crazy.
if they decided that Gears is also going to go to PS5 and everywhere else, what exclusive games really matter to Xbox anymore? Like
Yeah,
I mean, for me, it's Gears and it's Halo. Those are the only two that I can really think of that I would be like, like why would we not keep them
I know.
if we were going to go exclusive?
So yeah, when I think of Xbox and Xbox exclusives, there's three pillars, right? Like I think of you have your main pillar, and that's Halo, and then you have your two support ones right next to it. And so I think of Gears and Forza. So yeah, I think it's Halo,
Forza, yeah,
Gears,
Forza for
Forza
sure.
are the three like main pillars of Xbox. And yeah, whenever campaign evolved hits
But
PS5.
Forza is also going to go to PS5.
That's what I
So,
mean. And five's on PS5 now, so it's like, and what do
so
they
it's,
do? Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
why, yeah, what exclusives are we retaining? So, because they did like the whole campaign of everything's an Xbox, and now they've rescinded that. Like
Right,
they're not using that campaign because, well, it didn't do well.
right.
We already know every device can be used to play whatever. That's why we got. That's why we can play all the retro games on our PSP.
Right.
Because every system is every system, or
That
it's
was
an
a smart
option.
move by Sharma, I think, to kind of rescind that strategy. Because yeah, I think that everything is an Xbox. I think that also pushed some players away from the platform. They're
Yeah,
like, well, then
because
why
they're
do
like,
I
well,
need?
I can go back to PlayStation. I never have to boot it up the Xbox again.
Right, right. So that was a good move on Ash's part. She wants to put focus back on the Xbox, which I think, yeah, I think you should. That's important to the brand. Is the console itself, and they could essentially, even if they are, let's say they were planning on making E-Day for PS5, since they haven't announced it for PS5 yet. Excuse me. They essentially just, yeah, they can just stop development and just say, yeah, no, this is Xbox exclusive. So that'll be the test, right? Like that's kind of the what I want to see at that showcase, to see what they say about Gears of War E-Day. I'm curious if that will be be on PS5. Cleaning the camera a little bit.
Yeah, my bad. I saw
Oh, that's fine.
something. It's like,
Oh, you're good. You're good. So yeah, I'm curious to see what tags are on that Gears of War E-Day if they announce it for PS5. That'll be interesting.
yeah, my bad on that. I like I said, I don't know a lot about Xbox future stuff. I'm just an Xbox player, so
Yeah, yeah, of course.
a
No.
lot of it, I'm just like, when you gave me all these topics, I was like, I watched some videos and I was like, well, I guess there's like Like I watched since we're going into more games, the new Knock game by Hideo. Is that what it's called? Knock, right?
Oh, OD,
OD.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that like horror-esque, like
Yeah.
cinematic. Yeah, interesting.
That's a scary game.
It's
Or looks scary.
it does. It'll be. I wonder. It almost seems like it's going to be some sort of like game slash cinematic interactive. I don't know. The way they're portraying it and describing it, it almost confuses me. I wonder how much of a game it'll be because they're
It
kind
kind of
of.
reminds me of was it Outlast, the very first Outlast, or some game? There was a game.
I remember Outlast. Yeah,
I mean, they have that they have Outlast trials now. That
yeah.
Outlast has blown up exponentially since the original release.
Oh
But
yeah.
there was a game. I don't. Maybe it wasn't Outlast. Maybe it was something else. But it released and it was just like cinematically scary. It was on PlayStation, and then if you didn't have it downloaded on your system, you couldn't get it again. It's no longer in the
Oh
store.
yes. It was by Kojima. It was called I had it on my on one of my PS4s, and yes, the demo was like terrifying. I
Yeah,
think it was gonna be like
that's
the
how I
new
felt
like
about this when I watched it for a bit. I was like,
yeah
ooh,
yeah. I wonder. I mean, they haven't shown it or said anything about it.
and then will that be exclusive or is that also?
Exactly. That's what I wonder. So they partnered with Hideo Kojima, and they just said it's he's working on a new Xbox game. Now is yeah right like you said, is that going to be exclusive or I somehow I think because it's Hideo Kojima, I think it will either come to PS5 day and date or it's just going to be timed on Xbox. I don't think this stays on Xbox.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
think so either. Really
but
though.
just because of who's making it, you know what I mean?
Right. Sure.
Because Kojima has a really close relationship with Sony as well, so it's yeah, I don't know. We'll see, but it looks crazy. I'm excited. I want to see more of
I
it.
will watch somebody play it. I don't think I'll play it.
Right, right. Yeah, I don't know if I'll play it either,
I
man.
like to be able to
I
sleep at
can't.
night.
Oh man, and he's got a very creative mind, so I can just imagine what kind of crazy stuff he will cook up for that game. I can only imagine. Um,
Right.
so yeah, we'll see. One thing I'm wondering, I think this is falling now more into the could be there. I it's that new it's that Blade game by one of the Bethesda studios or just by Bethesda, but it's Blade, and they announced this
Marvel's
like
Blade.
Marvel's Blade. Yes, thank
Yeah.
you. And they announced this I think 2023. So I have to
Do you
imagine.
think it's gonna be like all the other Marvel release games recently?
Think it's gonna be more of that immersive sim, like they're known for, like the
Like Marvel's Avengers?
yeah, and because they make that Dishonored game. I think that's the developers, like Dishonored.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, I think it'll be something akin to that because that's just kind of what they're really good at doing. So I think we're looking at more of like an immersive sim, and if it is, that would be sick. I would love a Blade game like that. So
Yeah.
I I have to imagine, we're 3 years from the announcement. I think that's got to be ready to show, right? Like,
Could that be our shadow drop?
oh man, if that's if they shadow drop Blade, I will go ballistic.
Because I mean, there has to be a shadow drop. There
Right,
will be one.
Xbox usually does one, right? Like they do.
It's like, here you go. Now you can play Blade Fallout Shelter on phones.
Blade Fallout Shelter.
Sorry, I know that's crazy because they did though drop Fallout Shelter one of those
Yeah, you're
showcases
right.
or
And then
E3 or whatever.
yep, yep. And then the one year was it 2 years ago or 3 years ago they shadow dropped that. I think it was three. They shadow dropped that that Hi-Fi Rush, that like
Oh right,
rhythm action
yeah,
fighting
yeah.
game, and
I
that was a
played.
really that ended up being like a really awesome game, by the way.
I think I played the first three levels. and then
Did you? Okay.
I kind of moved on. But that's
No,
it.
that's
I'm not
fine.
a
Yeah,
rhythmic guy, but it is beautiful. It was a beautiful game.
it was. Yes, yes. That was.
They
I
just
think that
kept
was.
giving me C's, and when I get C's, then I'm like,
You're
no,
like, you're like,
I
I
can't
am
get
not a C
A's.
student.
I'm a C gamer.
Oh man. Do you have any Hopium release games that they might show here, Nim? Anything that you're like, I don't know if it's
Well, I
gonna
mean,
be there, but man, I
well, I
hope they
mean, there's
show
still a
it.
few more games I think that they're gonna talk about, right? Like they're gonna talk about Black
Oh yeah.
Flag, the
Oh
remaster of
sure,
Black
yeah, I can see
Flag,
that. Yeah, yeah.
and I'm excited about it. I don't really have a lot to talk about on it because I just love Black Flag. It was a really fun game, probably one of my favorites. I think 3 is my favorite, Assassin's Creed 3, but Black Flag, that was the first game that I was like, man, I love fighting pirates with a pirate ship.
Yeah,
Like
that's when they introduced.
super fun.
Did they introduce? Is that where they introduced the ship combat, or did they introduce that in 3 and they expanded on it in 4? I can't
No,
remember. Was it in 3?
honestly, I don't think it was in 3. Maybe it was, but I don't know. I've just started 3 recently, so
Yeah, I.
it's so far back that you think of how many Assassin's Creeds have been made.
Oh
It's so
man,
hard to keep
yeah.
them separate.
So I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say they did introduce the naval combat in 4. So I think it was 4, but I guess they have reworked
Well,
that to look a
Black
lot.
Flag is Assassin's Creed 4,
Yeah, yep. Sorry,
right?
that's what I meant. Yep, yep. So yeah, they did introduce it in Black Flag, and it looks good. I guess they're adding content to the game too, like actual game story content. It looks great. I mean, graphically, I'm like, they really worked on this game. They must have been working on this game for quite a while because it looks beautiful. Uh, I'm excited because I never actually beat Black Flag. Um, I played it years ago when it came out. I remember it was on PS3 and then it had a PS4 version at launch, and I bought
Right.
that PS4 version, but I just didn't play all the way through it for whatever reason. I don't know. I got distracted. Games come out, I move on and don't come back for some reason.
Buy when it's
But
cheap, never play it again. Yep.
yeah, I just so I struggled, but no, I'm excited. I think it comes out this July, so I probably will pick it up because I really want to see what they've added to the game. Apparently, it's pretty substantial. So yeah, no, that's a good call out. I'm excited. They probably will show that at the Xbox showcase just to kind of get everybody, hey, just to remind them, hey, this is coming out next month, so get ready, pre-order. Here it is.
And another remake or remaster. What do you got? Prince of Persia: Sands of Time.
I think that got canceled.
Did it? No way.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was
It was a new
excited for that one.
I know I was too. It was about 2 months ago they announced. Oh, I know it was
Was it
depressing.
too
Man.
much? Oh man, that's thanks for. Sorry,
No, yeah,
podcast. Yeah, that
no, no,
hurts.
no. That's no. This is
No, that
this is
hurts my
good.
feelings. I
I
hate
was
that.
sad too. No, I was sad because I was hyped for it because so they announced it, and I'm like, awesome. Yeah, that was my favorite one. And then
Yeah,
it was reported that they were having a lot of like trouble, like development trouble with it, and then so they delayed it by like a year. Um, and then they announced they're like, well, this is canceled now,
I hate that.
and it got it. Oh, dude, people were PO'd online. They got so much
I'm
vitriol. Like,
PO'd right now.
oh yeah, I know, man. Oh, I'm no thinking about it. I was like, oh, like yeah, they when you name it's funny when you said that when you said I'm looking forward to that, my heart sank, and I'm like, oh, I have to tell him. I have to tell him. I have to break.
You
I have to
murdered
break his
my
heart.
heart, man. You murdered my
I was
heart.
like, oh man, I know, man. I was looking forward to that so much. So I'm
This,
sad too.
maybe I'm a little nervous to say any other titles. They all got canceled.
Oh man. Oh yeah. No, that's one that got canceled. Unfortunately, it sucks, man. But
So then I guess, can you tell me, did Onimusha get canceled?
it did not, and that looks great. No,
I
they
think
could.
so too.
I think they. You know what's funny? Capcom likes to show their like they do enjoy showing their games at multiple showcases. So yeah, Nim, I think they will show Onimusha at this showcase because they showed it
I
at
know
like,
that was a PlayStation exclusive back in the day, right?
it was at first. It did end up. They ended up making like Onimusha. Yeah, it was, but it did eventually move over to Xbox. But yes, it was like at first, like for the first like
Like
couple years. It
PS2
was
days, I think I remember
yes,
playing it on
yep,
PS2.
yep. PS2. I'm a huge Onimusha fan. So when they announced this, what, a year and a half or so ago, super excited for it. I was like, this is awesome. We haven't had an Onimusha game in 20 years. I was sure that the franchise was dead. I I couldn't believe my eyes, and I'm like, oh my god, they're doing it. They're making a new Onimusha, and it looks spectacular. The demo's out now, Nim. By the way, so it's on every platform. The demo's out. So if you're
I'm glad
curious
it didn't
about it,
get canceled.
yeah, it didn't get canceled, so we're good.
I'm downloading it as we speak.
Yeah, no,
We'll
the
look it up.
demo's here. It releases, I think, September 24th. But yeah, I'm excited that they'll probably show some new gameplay at the Xbox showcase. So that would be cool to see some more of that for sure. Speaking of, well, I know we were kind of on the topic of remasters. I think there's a good possibility, Nim, that they show the Fallout 3 remaster that's been leaked, that it's been in development for quite a while. I don't know if you played Fallout 3 back in the day when it came out.
Oh
Is
yeah,
that,
I play it
yeah.
now.
Oh, awesome. Well, good.
Yeah,
Yeah. No. Well, yeah, that was my first Fallout game. I didn't play 1 or 2, so 3 was my introduction to the series.
that's a good thing actually. I'm glad you skipped those.
And are you?
3 is probably the best one to start at. Probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. I'm glad I
The very
started on a
first
high
one
note
is
then.
kind of like really weird.
Is it really? Oh yeah, it's kind of like isometric view, right? It's kind of like almost like a top-down, like isometric view.
Yeah,
Or...
it's weird. It's weird. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say is it's weird, and I
weird.
wish I
Okay.
never tried it once.
Really? Well, I will take
I'm
your word
glad.
for
I'm
it.
glad that 3 was there when I tried 1. So
Yeah,
when I
no.
bought 3, I had went back and I went and tried it, and I was like, no, 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 no,
You're like,
no,
why did
no.
I do this to myself?
This is not a game that should have ever been released, in my
Oh
opinion.
man.
But
Right.
compared to 3, like the difference is just exponential.
Oh
And
my
3
gosh.
storyline is so good.
Oh, dude, it was so cool living. You start and you literally are born in the vault and you live your life through these, you have like your birthdays and you're growing up in this vault. So you're watching as these years pass on.
And
And then
your
that
dad
day
is
comes.
what's his name from Taken?
Liam Neeson? Or
Yeah, yeah.
is
That's
that
your
really?
dad. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Wow, fun fact of the day. Holy cow.
Quote me on it. I'm pretty sure it
Okay,
is.
man.
I think I looked it up.
Liam Neeson. Yeah, that's neat. I did not know that this whole time, dude.
Yeah.
Wow, awesome. Yeah, no, but yeah, it was just fun, just going through that vault, and then the day comes where where you leave the vault, and I remember that moment where you open that door, and the sun. I remember that sun hits you in the game, and even I'm playing it in real life, and I'm like, oh, like they do a good job of that lighting hitting you in the face, and
Right?
then this
Yeah.
whole world is just open to you, and I that was an
So
incredible
cool.
experience. I'll never forget it. Fallout 3 is a very nostalgic game for me. So yes, I am highly anticipating this
That's another
remaster.
game because it's a remaster. It could be dropped.
I was
That's
gonna say
another
that.
game.
I'm glad you said that because I agree. So you remember how they just shadow dropped Oblivion remastered? I can see them
Yeah.
doing the same thing with this game. I can see them just shadow dropping Fallout 3 remaster. So that's a good take there, Nim, because I agree. I could see this being, and if it does, I'm buying it that day. Like I'm
It'll probably go straight to Game Pass, so I could just play it. But yeah,
actually I could, yeah, I have,
right?
I have my I just
'Cause
picked up a ROG
I
Xbox.
saw your ROG LIX, and I was
Yeah,
jealous, and I enjoyed
yeah,
your
yeah.
opening.
Yeah, so I'm glad because I kind of wanted to get back into the Xbox ecosystem. So now I have this is kind of just my way in now. So yeah, I mean yeah, I'll just play it on there. I've been fooling around with Forza 6 a little bit. I know you've been playing that too, Nim. So
Beautiful game.
that's a fun game by the
Beautiful
way.
game.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. So yeah, Fallout 3 remastered. I'm excited for. Let's do this, Nim. Is there any like pie in the sky like you're like this is not gonna show here. I know it, but it's just a personal dream of mine. It's just a wild
I got one of those.
hot take. What's that?
Brute Force 2.
Oh my gosh! I haven't heard brute force in years.
It's been rumored. It's been
Has it
rumored
really?
that it's in development.
I did not know that.
If they drop a trailer for Brute Force 2, I will love this one.
Oh my gosh, dude, brute force! That was one of my favorite games on the OG Xbox. That was such a fun co-op game too.
That's probably my
Underrated.
wildest prediction is a real hope for Brute Force 2.
Oh man, that would be lovely. That would be lovely. Yeah, and I know you mentioned it. We were texting back and forth, Nim, and I know you'd said too, like a Banjo Kazooie.
Yep.
New game
I mean,
Banjo.
Xbox does own the IP for Banjo Kazooie,
Yes,
and there
they
are a
do.
lot of people talking about it. They're really hopeful for. I mean, I would play it. I would definitely play it.
So, did you play the first two on the N64?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, so good.
Hours of fun.
Dude,
Laughing like a
games-
silly little man.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was.
watching the little bird carry Banjo, like
Yeah.
a banjo game would be like, okay, Xbox is taking their studio seriously. Like that
Right.
that would be like, I'd be like, wow, this is, yes. Rare needs to go, I think, go back to making these amazingly immersive, fun, just whimsical games like Banjo or Cameo on the Xbox 360. That was really, really good. That was my first game
Yeah, it
on
was
the
pretty
Xbox
good.
360.
I got that with the arcade, the Xbox arcade. Yeah.
Yeah. But that was so good. So yeah, a Banjo game would just fill me with all kinds.
Do you
of
have
joy.
any? Do you have any wild out there hopes for a drop?
I do. I do. I think I don't know how wild it is, because I think it is possible, but it's pretty out there. I would like to see them. I know Toys for Bob was a part of Activision, I believe, but then they kind of bought their way out, so they separated from them. But I heard that they were still working on a project for Xbox, so I am hoping that we get an announcement of a Spyro the Dragon 4. Spyro 4. And
I mean, the hype is there. I mean, lots of good players. I bought the trilogy on Xbox.
Yeah.
I played the crap out of it when it first came out, and
I did too.
people teach me things that I never knew, and
Yeah,
it's such a
it's-
fun game.
They're so
That
good.
kind of
And-
would rival. I think the Banjo and that would totally rival. Mario almost in a sense.
oh yeah.
You know.
So, hot take maybe. This is maybe a hot take, or I don't
Yeah.
know. I think the best platformer on the N64 is not Mario 64. It's Banjo Kazooie. That's my opinion. I enjoyed it more.
I'll respect
Mario
it.
64 did a lot for the 3D platformers. It paved the way. A lot of them owe their success and just what they did to Mario 64. I just think Banjo Kazooie did a lot of things better, in my opinion. But yes,
I
guess-
couldn't really get into specifics on that because it's been so long. But the
Right.
only 64 game I still have, well, I guess, is Mario 64 and Japanese copy of Smash.
That's so cool, man. Japanese copy. That's sweet.
You can borrow it sometime. Guess what?
Hey.
It's the same game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, it's the same game. It just has the Japanese.
It's even in
characters on the
English.
front. Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Well, that's funny.
You can play it in English, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
But yeah.
I know I said I wasn't gonna read chat or anything, but I was already thinking of
Go
this. Soul Calibur. There could be another Soul Calibur
Oh,
announcement.
yeah.
I'm not like a big fighter game guy, but Soul Calibur was a really fun game. Even
It was,
as a
dude.
bad at fighter games guy. I
was-
could really enjoy that. Just bringing all the characters in. I think what did they had? They had the Link was in there at one point.
Yeah, and then I remember Xbox got the exclusive. They got Spawn for their character. That was
Yep,
so cool.
Spawn. Yep.
Xbox definitely had the best platform exclusive character because there was Link for the Nintendo, Spawn
Oh,
for
that's right. It was specific
Xbox.
to console.
It
Yeah. I
was.
think I had it
Um,
on GameCube. Yeah.
yep, GameCube, and then PS2. I think got the Shaft. They got Heihachi from Tekken, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
right. Which, I mean, he is cool. I like Heihachi.
yeah,
He's
but
like
I mean,
the Raiden of the series. Yeah.
right, yeah, right, right. But man, Spawn, that was so cool. If you were an Xbox, you got to have Spawn. That was sick, man. No, good suggest. Yeah, no. If the chat has any other like suggestions, yeah, definitely read them. I'll take it.
I think this would be cool. I doubt it's going to be in the show at all. But my other one that I kind of would really enjoy would be a new Guitar Hero or
Oh,
something
is
of
there?
that relation.
Yes. Is there one in development, Nim? I thought I heard that there was one in
I
development.
I know none of this. I was just thinking about it the other night. I was like, man, I'm pretty sure they have the rights and they could do it. So I would love a new guitar. You know, like we all
Yeah.
have these like off-brand ones so we can play Fortnite, uh, Rock Band, whatever. But
Oh yeah.
if they re-released new equipment to play Guitar Hero and the drum set and whatnot, I'd be for it. I'd buy it for my kids.
I
That would be
I would
fun.
love a new Guitar Hero. Man, that would be. Why did they ever? Why did they stop? It was it because well, I
Well,
suppose it
Guitar
was.
Hero came out, and then they had three great releases, and then Rock Band came out, and then because of that, then you had like the cross, like Rock Band's better, Guitar Hero's better. They should have just left it Guitar Hero and just branched out.
Sure. So it kind of. So what you're saying? It
That's how
kind
I
of.
feel like.
Yeah. So what you're saying is it kind of cannibalized each other in a
Yeah.
sense, like with the yeah. Yeah, I've heard that rumors that there is another one in development.
If
I
you
don't
heard
know what.
rumors, that's more exciting to me. Yeah, it's possible then.
Yeah, that would be sick. I would be. Oh, I'd buy that for sure. I love Guitar Hero 3. That is, Guitar Hero 3 was like my jam.
Yeah, I loved
But
what was it? Legends of Rock, their
yes,
DLC or whatever.
it was. I think that was just the tagline of 3. I think it was Guitar Hero 3: Legends of Rock,
Yep.
I believe. But yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, so Soul Calibur 6 came out like a while ago. So Soul Calibur 7 probably is due soon.
It is
So I
possible.
wouldn't. Yeah,
They
I wouldn't mind
could. I
seeing
mean,
that.
a trailer could come out. I mean, we
Hmm.
watched the trailers for games that don't come out for 6 years before. So
Yeah.
a teaser. There could be a teaser.
Um.
I would hate it, but because I hate watching something that I get excited for and then forget about for 5 years.
I know. Then you're like, oh, where is this game? Yeah, I know.
It got canceled.
It got canceled. Oh man. Well, the way games are going to these days, you never know.
Bums me out. I'm still stuck on Prince of Persia. It's like,
Oh no,
oh
that's hey
man,
man. If you had to find
I
out here
love
on the
that
platform,
series so much.
I know I was gutted too, man. I was gutted too. Trust me, it was not a good day for me when I
I think I
found that
bought
out.
Warrior Within the other day, actually, for GameCube.
Oh yeah, yeah, dude. Warrior Within. That was fantastic. Man, I got to go back to these old Prince of Persia games because I miss them.
Yeah, but you won't miss the camera angles. You
No,
won't miss that.
I know, I know. No, they're bad.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it was just like enough. Like it was enough without getting too complicated in the controls. Like a lot of games now, you have to
Yeah,
press like so many different variations of buttons to do things. And back then it was just like left stick and X to the left, or to the right. Or
yeah.
there was none of this whip a joystick around type moves.
Yeah, right. Do a half semicircle, then go back around to the other semi. It's like no, I just want
I
to
hate those.
like
That's why I'm no good at
please.
hockey.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh yeah, the sports games have become way too complicated for me these days. I can't.
Very
I tried.
stick preferred.
Yeah. No, yeah. Um, I don't know. Did you ever get into the State of Decay games,
Yeah,
Nim?
yeah. I played the first two. Yeah.
Okay, okay. I have very limited um knowledge of these. I just because I haven't. I mean, I know of them. I just haven't played them. But State of Decay 3. That's gosh. They've been kind of putting out some screenshots. They've been kind of teasing it lately. Do you think? I think State of Decay 3's got to be ready to show something at
I'm
this
just not
showcase.
hopeful for the franchise. Like State of Decay 2, they had co-op and it was always laggy. It was
Oh, it
just
was, huh?
always it was a game you wanted to play with your friends, but for me, every time I ever joined one, it was the connection was just not there and one of us would be lagging fiercely. So I think it was
Oh,
probably fine on the PC end, but for us, yeah, I'd
just
as
not
a
great,
solo
huh?
game, it's a great game. I love that game as a solo game, but
Yeah.
whenever you try to bring friends into it, it just wasn't there for me. So if they can improve their servers, that would be like a massive step in the right direction. But it's just not like up there on the excitement. I'm happy to talk about it with you though, but
Yeah.
it's just not for me. It's it's one of those franchises that's just like I always wish you could be better, but you weren't.
Yeah. I wonder maybe that's why it's taken so long because maybe they're really going through
I
their
hope so.
their net coding and they're kind of sorting things out and they want to maybe they're doing vigorous play testing with it to make sure it doesn't doesn't lag or drop games or I mean maybe they are just doing vigorous testing with it. Hopefully that's why it's been radio silent for the longest time.
That's true.
Um, so yeah, I think we could get something at this showcase. I always thought I never played two, but I always thought two looked good. But like you said, I know you said it had some lagging issues, so maybe I
It was fun, like as a solo game. Yeah, it was a great game.
right.
When it comes to zombies and like open world and being able to drive around, it's just
Yeah,
I don't know what happened or if it was like later in the release of the game or an update that made it a down date, because those happen.
yeah.
Uh, yeah, it just
Ah,
sucked.
we'll see. Yeah, we'll see if maybe they can get their stuff together and get a competent network coding out. And yeah, looking forward to seeing that if they do show it. One thing I wanted to talk to you about too, Nim, is I don't know if you remember that Clockwork Revolution that they showed last year at the
Yeah,
Xbox showcase. That was probably my favorite game of that showcase. It looked
I could see
fantastic.
that. It's a
Um,
pretty game.
yeah, I'm like, this looks awesome. So I wonder if I'm expecting a new trailer here for sure because they showed a lengthy gameplay trailer too after that. I think like a 7 minute trailer or like a gameplay deep dive. So I have to imagine this has got to be ready to go this year, maybe even possibly. Um, People were suggesting maybe even a shadow drop of this game.
That is very possible, and it is a very pretty game. That would be a game that I would probably go and play right away. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I same again and again. I'm back in Game Pass, so I'll be able to play it if they do shadow drop it. That'd be cool. But I don't even what I don't even
The
care about
biggest
that.
worry right now, though, is like with all games coming out this year, is do you want to be shadowed by GTA 6?
Right, right. That's why we're seeing all these games getting clumped together. I was talking with my co-host Kyle. We were talking about these games now at that state of play. They're all releasing in September. They're all trying to get out of the way of GTA 6. So that's good and fine, but it's a double-edged sword because while they're getting out of the way of GTA 6, they're now getting all in the way of each other. You know what I mean? Like it's all
Right.
releasing like the end of September, September 15th through the 20 something whatever, October 1st. They're all clumped together in this like I'm telling you, it's like a 2 week span. Like 20 games are releasing. It's crazy.
Not to like just stick on this train, but like what? So all these games push to February, right? And then what if GTA 6 is like, well, crap, we're not ready. We're pushing to February. then
Oh
how
my.
much longer do we have to wait? You know what I mean? Like, it's so hard to say. It's like, do we like? I don't know. Personally, like, sure, GTA 6 looks amazing. It does, but because I'm a family friendly, I probably won't play it that much. I don't even play
Right.
GTA 5. And I love GTA 5. It was a good game. It was lots of fun with friends. But as family friendly goes, I don't really play it because you can't control it. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. No. Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
same
You
with
don't
Red
need
Dead. Red Dead's the same. You
right.
know, it gets dark.
Fast too. You don't know when they're gonna like blurt out a swear word. It could be out of
Yeah,
nowhere. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, that's kind of one of the reasons I quit playing that Arc Raiders game. It was just guys just randomly start swearing something I don't want to hear.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. That's unfortunate. Um. Yeah. So that Clockwork Revolution, though, I, it was my favorite. Like I said, it was my favorite game of the showcase last year of Xboxes. Hoping we get a release date at least. I'll settle with this time. Um, I don't. You're not really a Persona fan, are you? Are you, Nim?
I'm not really. But I know people that really love that game.
Yeah, I know Sega and Atlas specifically. They do like to show their games at Xbox showcases. I wonder.
Yeah.
I think we'll get a Persona 4 Revive trailer and release date this time. Um, but more importantly, on the subject of Persona, I think they finally show Persona 6 at this event. I'm almost positive.
I think it's at least like a trailer. Yeah. By
Yeah,
now, I
trailer.
think I think it's time.
Yeah, it is. It's been, I can't remember, when did Persona 5 Vanilla come out? Like 2016, I think, dude. It's been so long. So I'm not counting the Royal.
It's a
The Royal
series
was
that I like to watch people play because it's not really for me. Like I'm not a huge anime nerd, so
right.
like for me, I like watching people play it. And it's
Kind of
fun. The
like
music's good. I love the music in
oh,
that game.
it's the music is very, very good. Yeah, so what you're saying is it's one of those series that you kind of admire from afar,
Yeah,
in a
nothing wrong with
sense.
that. Everybody
No, no, there
everybody
isn't.
has what they like.
Exactly. Yeah, no. I'm like that with a few franchises myself, so um I before I say my last one, Nim, do you have any others that you think might show up or that you want to show up or that you hope show up?
I don't want to talk. I'm worried I'll say one that
No,
got
man, it's
canceled
fine.
too.
Hey,
You know.
hey, if you learned something on this podcast, that's fine.
One thing I do want to talk about. Do you think that since they're pulling back from Xbox's Xbox, everything's an Xbox. Do you think they'll also not show the PlayStation logo? You know what I
So
mean?
that I'm glad you brought that up. There seems to be a point of contention between these executives because it's so funny you mentioned that.
Because
That's
like PlayStation, well, because Xbox wants to go all the platforms, right? So
right.
I feel like whatever, but uh, like the new Xbox will be also Steam. So if they drop the Steam logo, makes sense. They're already partnered up. But with
Right.
PlayStation, I think on a PlayStation show, they don't drop the Xbox logo. You know,
Yeah.
they keep
Right.
from doing that. I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever seen it, and that makes sense. If you go to like a, well, let's see, like a Honda car show, you're not seeing Dodge car logos anywhere. You know,
Yeah.
just
It's
just that brand. So that's
yep.
where you think like, is Asha Sharma gonna kind of stick to that, like be pro Xbox, or
This
are
this
they?
is
Do they want to
yeah. Are they
be
gonna
open?
just yeah? This is such an interesting topic because I'm so glad you brought it up. This is even when Xbox started going multi-platform. I even said, and Colin Moriarty said on his podcast, and I remember him saying this, and I agree. He said, "I don't know why, I, I don't know why they're showing PlayStation emblems on these games. They don't have to do that. They don't have to be that aggressive of going, you can be multi-platform. That's fine. You can send it out to the console whenever you want, but showing the emblem of PlayStation is almost like too great. It's almost like you're trying to bait your Xbox supporters and try and like stir them up. I would just leave it off. Now, Matt Booty said that he is going to keep the PlayStation. He says wherever the games are going to go, he wants to put the logos on the trailers. But I think literally a day after he said that, Asha Sharma was responding to an Xbox fan, probably more like a fanboy, but he was like raging about that comment. And she personally posted, I think responding to him, she was like, she apologized to him and said that this is a big miss for us. So
It's probably like I think I read that same stuff, and I think it was probably just like, well, we found out real fast that was no, we're not doing that.
so I think yes. So she has I think the final call.
Now,
So
I mean, like in the show, you can keep things Xbox even knowing that it will be cross-platform, right? Like,
right.
It's an Xbox show, so just do Xbox.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, right. Like, yeah,
I'm not a
it's
fanboy. I like all the platforms, but
yeah,
it's an Xbox show.
but you're right.
Stick
It
with
is an
Xbox.
Xbox show. You don't need. There's no need to put like Switch or coming to PS5 or whatever. Yeah, no. You only need. They'll find out later in the press.
I would
release.
laugh so hard though if they dropped a Switch logo in there somewhere.
Just
Just
come to Switch. Halo Combat Evolved.
Hello, Combat Evolved now on
What?
Switch as well. You thought it was just dropping on PlayStation? Nope.
Nope.
You can now play it at 720p.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know
Oh,
what the Switch
man.
is at, but that would be
So,
funny.
just judging by her comment on that, I think they will drop whether it's coming to it or not. I think they drop the logos and they just put the Xbox because
Yeah.
Matt-
I think
Matt
it's a
Booty-
boring topic, but it is something to be discussed because
No, I think it's interesting. I mean, no, I think it's interesting. This is a very pivotal point in Xbox's future, right? Like this is kind of what's going to make
make or break right here. Yeah.
it is because you have so many fans. I mean, they just did that fan survey, Nim, and the number one topic where they's like, what are things you want to see? The number one thing was exclusivity. Like the your more hardcore Xbox enthusiasts want exclusives, and that makes sense because that's what gives Xbox any platform. It's what gives any platform its
Right.
identity. And once you go third party, once you're putting your games everywhere, you kind of lose that identity of your brand.
You're now a computer.
You're right.
You know,
Yeah,
you can
you're
buy
just kind of
on
another
whatever
platform.
version of that computer. You know, you can buy any number of them and whatever. You can play it anywhere. So why buy an Xbox?
Yeah, and right, and I don't know. I hope they go. I hope they do, and I hope they at least maybe even go like timed exclusives. That way, I think that will kind of make PlayStation kind of try again.
I
'Cause
think
they have-
the best thing they did was do that decrease the price in Game Pass.
Oh, absolutely.
They
Yeah, take Call of
promised
Duty
they would
out.
never increase it at one point, and then they increased it 2 years in a row. It was like,
Right.
wow, your promises mean nothing. That's cool. I
And
really
then-
love supporting something that lies to me nonstop.
Right.
It's the best. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I feel
Well,
like she's doing a great job, though. Asha
I do
Sharma is
too.
doing like crazy
she-
good stuff.
Because that last, especially that last Xbox Game Pass increase was really egregious. I mean,
Yeah.
going from 20 to 30, I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
Yeah, no,
That
I
was-
canceled too. Actually, that was the first
Oh,
time
did
I
ya?
canceled in. Oh, I don't.
Probably years, huh?
I did. I was live for or had Xbox Live for 15 years, I think,
Oh, wow.
and
yeah.
and that was the first time I ever canceled it. I was like, "Yep, no." So much for being a long-term fan. Just
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. I know. But yeah, no, she did the right thing. She took, Call of Duty out of Game Pass, which I mean, which that was the right thing to do. I know that's kind of why you bought Activision was to put their games in Game Pass, but I mean, like, that game sells like hotcakes anyway. You just take it out of Game Pass, lower the price, So yeah, now it's what, $23 or 20? I can't remember what it is now.
It's
Is it
22.99, I think,
So yeah, yeah.
for
So
Ultimate.
so yeah, no, she did the right thing. I think she's making the right moves. I think I think Xbox's future looks a little brighter now that she's taken over for sure.
Yeah.
So, um, so moving on from that, I do have one more thing I want to maybe talk about, and that is it was announced 6 years ago. Do we finally see Elder Scrolls 6 in any capacity at this showcase?
Oh, that's a good question.
They showed it
I feel like
6 years ago.
isn't there a studio currently working on that?
Yeah, it's Bethesda.
Or well, besides that, I thought there
Oh,
was.
I mean, it's just one of
Maybe it was
yeah.
just rumors I'm talking, but
Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, so I think it was 6 years ago, and they showed just like kind of like a like a sky, and then just the logo, Elder Scrolls, 6.
that was
Um,
6 years
and
ago. Man, I'm
and
getting
we haven't
old.
heard, we haven't heard, or well, I shouldn't say heard. We haven't seen anything on that since then. Not one snippet of gameplay, nothing. So I'm like, this is the 25th anniversary of Xbox. So I think this is going to be a very important, impactful showcase for them. So I almost
There's
I'm
a lot
leaning
of
towards.
games in my hopeful, yeah, for that. Yeah,
I know,
but
same. I
I would say
so
that's a big title. Yeah,
it's a big deal, yes. So I'm going to lean. I think they finally show us something here. And if not, if they don't, I think now. Well, I've already been a little bit worried, but this is where I really start to worry now about just the game's development. But I don't know. I don't know what you think,
being
Nim.
though that they've kept it so quiet for 6 years. Imagine if they actually have it done, and that's the shadow drop.
Oh my god,
Would that be
that would be
like
the
that would be
craziest.
a hammer, like for sure. Like
That would.
because
I mean,
because everything gets leaked now. Everything gets leaked
I know.
by someone. It's like, who's this guy they keep hiring that keeps leaking all the time? Like,
Oh, it's yeah. It's that.
I don't want that anymore.
I know it's so a lot of it is that Nate the Hate guy. He leaks it out, so he has sources that are in these like companies. So yeah, these companies keep he has these contacts that keep leaking out their like
I
plans to
know it's
Nate
the
the Hate.
worst, but imagine though if that was the case, if they finally
I
locked it down.
That would be dude. That would be bigger. That would be the craziest news story of the year. That would be the craziest thing that happens this year. Is them shadow dropping Elder Scrolls 6.
That's a heavy
I,
take, but that would
it
be a
is.
big W, a huge W.
Oh, huge for yes, yes. I agree. That's all anybody would be talking about for quite a while. So yeah, I don't know, Nim. I don't know what you think, but I think we finally get something here. Info, maybe a release window of some sort. Maybe I don't know, 2020. I doubt it's coming out next year, but maybe 2020. I don't know. I don't know. I hate to speculate, but they've been working on this for a long time. You know,
Yeah,
it's it's got to be time to show something.
I agree. I think the only other thing I could think of um, would be if they add a new Halo Wars.
Ooh, yeah, Halo Wars. It would be 3, right? If they were to
Yeah,
announce
yeah,
one.
it would be 3. That would be really cool.
That would be
A
sweet.
new
Oh
Halo
man.
Wars
Yes, dude. I'd be all for that.
without
Oh man.
limits. They limited Halo Wars 1 and 2. Like, you couldn't build up to this insane army like you would really want to in an RTS. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
the
that'd be
only that's the only other one that I think would be pretty cool.
that'd be neat.
But
Yeah.
there are a lot of games. 25th anniversary. You got to think, like, will they announce that every game you previously owned on previous platforms will finally be able to be played?
That'd be amazing.
You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
all our backlog games. Like if you owned
Yeah.
it
No,
digitally
I know what
back
you
in the
mean.
day, are they
Like,
finally the full library there? That would be a
that'd be
pretty
huge
amazing
to
25th
have.
anniversary drop.
Oh man, yeah, full backwards compatibility with all your old titles, completely free. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, that would get me going.
Yeah,
That would, yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Hmm. Oh man.
Yeah. That's a
But
lot of topics. Yeah. But
yeah,
I think yeah,
that's all I got.
you know a lot of things about Xbox for a PlayStation guy. I like it. I appreciate
Right?
it.
Yeah, man. No, I'm glad we did this. So yeah, that's all we got. Nim, before I hop off here, where if people wanted to find you, because you stream now, and you're like I said, you're in the middle of a 365-day stream. Where can people like see you, watch you?
Oh, on twitch.tv/Nimsomniac. I think it says it in the corner here. Does it say it? Yeah, right here.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's such your name. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that. I don't really stream on YouTube, but I'm Nimsomniac on YouTube. That's where I put all the vlogs and sometimes tutorials. And I'm Nimsomniac every social media platform you can think of.
Yeah, I will. I'm going to. I'll shoot me a like an email or text, Nim, and I'm gonna put your info, your contact, like all your like where they can watch you and like Twitch. I'm gonna
No
put that in the
worries.
description.
I
So
appreciate it. It's
yeah, of
been an
course,
honor.
yeah.
Thanks for
So
inviting
before we
me.
go, yeah, guys, please, yeah, do check Nimsomniac out. I pop in when I can, once in a while. And he is super entertaining. He's very funny. I've worked with him personally, for a while there. He's a great, all around great guy. He's fun to be around. He's got a very vibrant and just a good presence. And I recommend you guys watch him, follow him, if you can. So I'm gonna put all his info in the description. Please do that. So.
And then in the same right, since we're streaming, where can people find your channel? What is?
Oh yeah. So yeah, yeah. So we're on YouTube, exclusively for on YouTube for now. So we are the name of our podcast is Pixel Pulse. So you can just type in Pixel Pulse on YouTube, and we should come up. Hopefully. Yeah, we do a weekly show. We do a weekly podcast. We just aired episode 20 yesterday, and I do various videos. I've been doing various videos now. In between episodes, like this one, predictions episode, reactions, and so forth. I just did an unboxing video. So yeah, yeah, subscribe if you can. That'd be great. Yeah, that's where you can find me.
And then he's also family friendly, just like we are. So that's a big
I
thing.
am. Yeah, you can watch. You can watch our podcast in front of your wife and kids, or husband and kids, and no worries. There's no swearing. There's just a lot of bad dad jokes. So
I
look
like
forward to
those.
those. So yeah. So Nim, I want to thank you for coming on. This has been a delight and a pleasure to have you to talk some Xbox with you. It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you.
So
Sorry
yes,
if you catch
yes.
me looking every direction randomly.
No, you're good. You're totally good, man. No, no, it's good. It's been fun. So, okay, everybody. Well, this will do it for today's episode. And like I said, if you're new and checking us out for the first time, consider throwing us a like, maybe even subscribing. It would help us and the channel out a lot. So until next time, guys, you stay leveled, stay looting, and we will catch you at the next save point. Peace.